welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. Today's workout is 20 minutes long, all standing full body Pilates workout. The only equipment you need today is a set of hand weights. I've got 1 kilo in my hand, but feel free to go a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier depending on where you are at with your fitness journey. If you don't have a set of hand weights just lying around in the house, feel free to grab something that is of equal weight that you can grip on with your hands. It would definitely be goofy to grab 2 items of different weights because you will have one side more stronger than the other as you go on. So let's try to make our bodies nice and symmetrical by grabbing things of equal weight like 2 bottles of water, or maybe 2 cans of soup or 2 cans of beans, whatever you got lying around. Or you can also choose not to use any weights today and do the workout with me perfectly fine. Now, as always, if you like these types of workouts where it's all standing, full body, maybe using some equipment like weights, Pilates rings, please let me know by leaving some comments below so I know what content to make for you next time. Like this video, maybe share it with some couple of friends because it'll really help my small channel to grow. Now find a little bit of space in the house, team. Find your weights if you're using them today, and let's get started.
Cat team, all right, let's start with weights in the hand, 1 on each side. This first move is a curtsy with a bicep curl. So we're gonna step 1 foot behind the other and then push the arms back when that leg taps behind you. So at the start with the cardio, I'm gonna move for about whole 60 seconds. If you need a rest, there will be an alarm that goes off around the 50-second mark, and then you can have a rest if you need to for 10 seconds and then join me on the next move, or keep going with me if you're okay to keep the body moving the whole time while we just start to warm up through the body. So don't twist the hips out, hips facing forward, and that leg is just tapping back lightly behind you. So rest if you need for that 10 seconds, otherwise keep going with me. And as you can see in the corner, the next move is a step out and then arm pushing out. So the leg that pushes out, the same arm points the hands to the roof and punches upwards. So always returning one leg into the center, alternating through. So arms lifting up high above the head because that will help with your heart rate to lift. Now, no, you can do all these moves without the weight in the hands. The movement stays exactly the same. Or you can even go a little bit heavier if you want to lift that heart rate a little bit further. Or you're feeling like your shoulders and arms need a bit more of a workout, a bit more of a tone. Grab something heavy. Alright, so the rest is coming up for that 10 seconds if you want to, like I said here, or keep going with me. Alright, the next move, we're going to step wide and then push the arms forward as the inside leg pushes back. So you're going over on the diagonal, step wide, diagonal, step wide, diagonal. So both arms punch forward next to your ears, and then you're elongating out the inside leg as far as you weigh as you can. Front leg bends to hold you and stabilize you as you move side to side. Arms extending out horizontal to the shoulders as you step wide, sort of mimicking your legs at the same time. So breathe out on the tap. Good. All right, take the rest or keep going with me. Next move is here. Right leg is going to stay. Left leg is going to lift to the side, then kick forward. So squat down, open up, kick forward. So the knee can be bent, my level 1s, level 2s. As you kick forward, the leg is straight and the arm goes up in the air. So open wide with the arms, legs extend. When the leg kicks forward, your arms lift up. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Right, on the exertion is when we breathe out. because you want to use your core and abs to help you maintain your balance and just make things feel like it's lifted upwards. Good. All right, rest or keep going. We're going to start to move into tone work where there will be a rest for 10 seconds after each move. All right, so arms out wide, balance on your right leg and lift your left leg up. Lightly tap with the toes. The arms are going to just stay stretched out. Even though you're holding light weights, know that your arms will start to get tired. So anytime you need to just shake out the arms or drop them, you can. Otherwise, see how you go. Let's increase your stamina and keep the arms lifted up the whole time if you can. So don't forget your right leg always has a little bit of a minuscule bend in it because you don't want to pull out the joints. All right, we're coming up to that first rest now. Coming up after 5 seconds. Good. All right, shake out the arms, relax the leg. We're going to continue balancing on that right leg with the arms reaching up, the left leg taps out, and then you're going to crunch to the side. Right arm just holding down beside you just to anchor you down. So slight tilt to the right, pull the elbow in, try to get the knee up past the hips if possible. Offers a little bit of like a standing ab crunch on the side of your body, working your waistline and obliques and also working on your balance, which is important. So breathe out on the crunch, inhale on the extension. Good. All right, take that 10 seconds rest. All right, we're going back to that little bit of cardio move on the other side. Left leg is holding, right leg is moving. Drop, open, drop, knee up, arms reach, or start to kick that leg forward. Open, kick, arms stretched out. Good. Keep going with that movement, lifting that leg up high past the hip. That leg is lifting up to the side as well. So this move will continue for 60 seconds if you want to, otherwise take the rest. Good. Keep going for that 10 seconds if you can. And we go straight into that toning of the legs. All right, arms out. Lift that right leg. Left leg is balancing. Almost confused my left and right there. Happens all the time. Good. Balancing, tilting slightly, just a little towards that balancing leg. Make sure the knees are not locked in tight. Oh, as your arms get tight, they tend to droop like mine is. Feel free to shake it out if you need to. Otherwise, muster up and hold them high for the last 15 seconds before we get to shake out the shoulders and rest out the legs. Good. All right, just roll that shoulder out, have a little moment. All right, we're going to go into that side oblique crunch. Lean into that left leg now a bit more. Right leg is out, arm up in the air, crunch, center. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So depending on the side you are on, sometimes one side is better than the other. This side is my wobblier side, so I tend to touch down a little bit more quickly. So I have to concentrate a little bit more to keep that leg not sort of slapping down too fast. Oh, a little bit of a wobble. Happens to everyone. Alright, good job. Have a little moment. Alright, we're going to turn towards that left side. The right leg goes out. We're going to go into a lunge. And then we're going to lift that leg up. Extend through the hamstrings. Straighten your lifting leg. And then you're pushing your arms back to work a little bit of your triceps. So the arm is lifting past your hips, past your glutes. Standing leg bent. Drop the back knee. Lift it up. Down we go. Up we go. Stay on your tippy toes on that right leg. Drop and exhale, lift. Drop and lift. Eyes looking about 1 meter in front of you. Helps with your balance. Good. We're gonna come into that rest soon. All right, have a little moment. All right, we're gonna drop that knee down into a lunge position and then push the arms into a circular motion. So drop the knee, arm goes up and a round circle, pull it back in and then lift. Drop the knee, push and around and then come back in. Drop. All right, so that back knee on that right side is coming close towards the mat. Aim for 90 degrees at the front, 90 degrees at the back. You want to always keep your front knee behind the toes, safer for the knees, better to work out the muscles. Dropping around we go. All right, have a little shake out of the leg. Facing forward, legs about as wide as your shoulders. We're going to tuck the elbows into the side. Exhale, come up, push onto the V. The arms pushing out on the V shape with the arms. Drop the bum low towards the knees. Obviously, if your knees are not that bendy today, don't go as low. But sink your hips back like you're sitting on a chair and press out. So when I push out, I exhale. I inhale when I come in, exhale when I push upwards. Use your leg muscles to lift up. Almost there. Coming up to your next rest very soon. Good. All right, have a little bit of moment. We're going to turn towards that right side now. We're going to do the same move as we did on the left. So your left leg now is behind you, up on your tippy toes. Drop the knee down and then lift the body. Push the arms behind you so that your triceps gets a little bit of movement as well. Also, with the arms swinging behind you, it does challenge that balance a little bit, which is very good to work on the stabilizing muscles. Muscles that stabilize help you obviously with balance, but it also helps your knees stay in line over your toes and you don't have those knees that flick in and then sometimes it hurts the knees to actually do sort of works like lunges and squats. Good. Don't forget to lift your eye gaze forward about 1 meter. You're going onto a diagonal line. Good. All right, have that rest there. All right, let's get ready for lunges. Dropping the knee down and drawing the arms into a circle. So drop the knee. When you're ready, arms go around and then come up. Drop the knee and around and then come up. Drop, push up, open wide and then come in. Okay, nice and low with your back knee. Remember, 90 degrees at the front, 90 degrees at the back for both legs. It's like an elevator going up and down, not forward or back, but pushing upwards and around. more than halfway, team, with the workout. You're almost there at the end. Just a quick stretch. Keep going with your bodies. Not long to go. Hopefully feel in every part of your body. All right, have that rest. All right, we're going into a deeper squat. So have your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders again. And then we're going to touch the knees, touch the ankles, and stand up tall. So drop, drop, lift. So my toes are either pointing forward or slightly rotated outwards. Wherever your feet points, your knees should rotate in the same direction, right? So you don't want your feet to be turned out and then your knees to go inwards, because that doesn't feel good for your knee joints. It likes to be aligned with your feet. Everything is turned out, including your hip at the top, because that makes it safer for the knees, works on the muscles, not the joints. Obviously, if you can't get as low, stay a little bit higher today. Great. All right, shake out the legs a little bit if you need to. Oh, here we go. Inner thigh work. So we're going to just push the hands behind us. We're going to stay in the squat position, and you are going to turn the feet in and turn the feet out. So notice how my knees follow my toes. As my feet turns in, my knees also turn in, and then the other way. It looks like a goofy move, I know, but it actually works your thighs really well. So if you stay lower in your legs, the lower your butt drops, the harder the inner thighs will work. You keep the arms away because you might as well work your triceps, arms at the same time. Hold the weights away from you and do this. It is also a great move to do on the dance floor, guys. It's very spiffy. It's a move. You can take that for yourself. Oh, it's definitely starting to burn now. All right, perfect. Have a little bit of release. Shake out the legs. All right, let's work the arms a little bit. So have your knees softened, arms up. We're going to bend them in towards you, lift it forward, and then open them back up. So when you push the arm straight forward, it goes slightly on the diagonal, not straight up in the air beside your head, not behind you, but actually slightly in front of you. And then keep your elbows high up. Open up the arms and push. Open and push. Good. So the reason why we keep your elbows high up to the shoulders, because it keeps the weight and tension on the arms, and it works just a little bit harder and a little bit more effectively. All right, we've only got 3 more exercises to go. Nice. All right, give the shoulders a bit of a roll. All right, we're going to keep punching the arms up because you might as well. And then you're going to lift the knees in front of you, one at a time, alternating through. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. It's fast, it's effective, it's meant to raise your heart rate without obviously jumping of the knees. Good. Punch upwards, punch upwards. It's always effective to work arms and legs at the same time. It also helps lift the heart rate when every part of your body is working at the same time. Your abs are always working because as you breathe out and you punch, you suck in the belly button. You want to flatten your body as you're exerting all the force. Upwards, fighting against gravity. Good. All right, have a moment. Here we go. So we're going to lean into your left leg. Right leg is going to stay straight up on your tippy toes a little bit, and then your hands are going behind you now past the glutes, and we're going to keep the arms up in the air. So when your hands drop, notice how it just stops where the back of my legs are. It doesn't go any more forward. Even though they're light weights, if you keep the tension on, it really burns through the back of the arms and works your triceps. I sometimes see people flinging their arms forward and back. You don't want to do that because it means that you've lost control of the arms a little bit and you don't really effectively work the back of the arms too much if you're swinging them with momentum. All right, 10 seconds rest. I'm just turning to the other side. Right leg is in front, left leg behind you. We are still working the arms for your last movement. All right, arms stay up and you are going to open them wide and then bring them together. So I'm trying to touch the weights together behind me, and then I'm going to open my arms as wide as my shoulders will let me, but I'm going to pull my shoulders down from the ears. Right, you want to feel that shoulder girdle like pull down to elongate out so you don't get that hunch, rolled in shoulder vibe. And make sure your hands are nice and far away so it doesn't skim across the glutes. Hopefully you're feeling this last little movement because it's a quick stretch right after this. Great job, guys. All right, just roll out the shoulders a little bit if you need to, or just shake out the legs. I'm just having a moment because I thought maybe there was more, but actually it is not. All right, you can drop the weights nice and slow towards the ground. And then let's stretch the arms. Right arm across the chest. Head looking in the opposite direction. I was getting enthused there. I thought there would be another maybe 50 seconds, maybe one more exercise to go. But luckily for me and for you, we are on to stretch. Left arm across the chest. Good. All right, lean into your left leg, right leg extends. Pop that heel all the way down to stretch. And then swap to the other leg. Good. Reaching all the way down towards the toes, stretching out the back of the legs. I'll tell you why I smiled. A little kid actually walked into the room to say hello. So I was smiling at him and saying hello back. Shoulders roll back. Okay, right arm up, stretching out that tricep. Step that right leg behind you and lean towards that left side. Good. And swap to the other side. Stretch out the tricep, leaning towards the right side now. Good. Give yourself a clap. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the day. I will see you on the next one. Bye.